When you think of the Hulk, the giant, green, rage-fueled alter ego of Bruce Banner from the Marvel Universe, you might picture smashed cars, ripped shirts, and that famous roar. But behind every version of this iconic character, there's been a different actor bringing him to life on screen. So, who exactly has portrayed the Hulk in live-action adaptations? Today, let's break down the key actors who have stepped into those very large, very torn shoes. The first name most people recall for a live-action Hulk is Lou Ferrigno, who became synonymous with the character in the classic television series The Incredible Hulk, airing from 1978 to 1982. This show starred Bill Bixby as the mild-mannered Dr. David Banner Notice. Not Bruce Banner, and Ferrigno, a professional bodybuilder, played the Hulk himself. At the time, the transformation was purely practical. Ferrigno would don green body paint, sport a fright wig, and literally flex his way into our living rooms. The sight of Ferrigno's enormous frame, bursting with muscles, captured the imagination of an entire generation, setting a high bar for physicality and intensity. Ferrigno's Hulk didn't say much, just a few grunts, and that unforgettable growl, but he made up for it with pure, unfiltered emotion. But let's fast forward a couple of decades to the character's first major cinematic outing. In 2003, director Ang Lee took a shot at the Hulk with a film simply titled Hulk. This time, Australian actor Bana stepped into Bruce Banner's shoes. Bana, better known at that time for his dramatic roles in films like Black Hawk Down, brought a brooding, tormented slant to the character. The 2003 film used early CGI to transform Bana into the Hulk, ushering in a digital era for the character. It was an ambitious experiment, sometimes praised for its depth, sometimes criticized for its ponderous tone, but undeniably, Bana's performance humanized Bana as someone fighting not just with the monster, but with his own trauma and guilt. Then, in 2008, Marvel Studios rebooted the character with The Incredible Hulk. This time, the role of Bruce Banner went to Edward Norton. Norton, already known for intense, cerebral performances in films like Fight Club and American History X, infused Banner with a restless, nervous energy. His version was always on the move, blending scientific genius with a very deep sense of pain and longing for normality. The special effects had improved, and the Hulk computer-generated beast looked more threatening than ever. Norton's Banner was a man haunted by his own biology, a brilliant mind in a body that might betray him at any moment. This film fit neatly into Marvel's growing cinematic universe, even landing Tony Stark in a post-credits scene and letting fans know that more Avengers were on the way. However, after this film, a behind-the-scenes reshuffle changed the direction of the character once more. Enter Mark Ruffalo, name now nearly inseparable from the Hulk, who joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe, starting with 2012's The Avengers. Ruffalo brought something entirely fresh to Bruce Banner: warmth, vulnerability, even gentle humor. For the first time, the actor played both Banner and the Hulk himself, performing motion capture to lend the monster a more expressive, personal feel. With Ruffalo's Banner, audiences saw a man who had come to terms with the beast inside him, a scientist a little awkward in social settings, but perhaps more at ease with his powers than any iteration before. Ruffalo's Hulk became a major fixture of the MCU, starring in multiple blockbuster films, including Avengers, Age of Ultron, Thor, Ragnarok, Avengers, Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. He's shown the Hulk at his angriest, but also at his funniest and most introspective. In Endgame, fans witnessed the emergence of Smart Hulk, a seamless blend of Banner-esque intellect with the Hulk's strength, brought to life via Ruffalo's nuanced performance. Part of what makes the Hulk so compelling is that each actor brings their own unique flair to the role. Lou Ferrigno, with his physical presence, defined Hulk's primal fury. Bana gave Banner a tragic, haunted edge. Edward Norton's interpretation was tense and cerebral, and Mark Ruffalo seamlessly melded Banner's humanity with the Hulk's power, capturing the character's evolution over time. So next time you see the Hulk leap across the screen, shattering the laws of physics and his own wardrobe, remember, it took a team of talented actors and lots of green paint or pixels to keep this legend smashing through pop culture.
He's acted